We are at SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Sentinels and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Monarchs head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. Dominion's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. It's the Sentinels offense will get first crack at it today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
The give to the fullback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Dropping back, it's Gunderson. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Sentinels line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Monarchs offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jess, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Under fire. It's complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Monarchs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Agnew. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Roach. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He throws him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Potter. Big guy smells it, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it.
And this pass rush, man, getting home quick. This is what you want. You want to affect the quarterback as fast as possible. And they were in there so fast, this offense had no clue what to do.
The run inside. It's Bentley. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Sentinels will call on their punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A little screen to the running back. Makes the grab in their space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, ODU.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll run the option. The option, he'll keep it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The option look. Pulls it on the option. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Now facing a third and long. Looking for a man. It's Gunderson. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Grimes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. On the option. He'll keep it himself. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Sentinels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold hold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Sentinels send out the punt unit. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Off the play fake. Floating away. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Wide open downfield. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw, it's Potter. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roach.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get it into a run.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Monarchs with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Monarchs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Zings it complete to the right. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
There's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
And the Monarchs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Run in the red zone. It's James. Maybe a crease. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Monarchs have it in scoring position on first and looking for the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
I know the aggressive plays to go for the touchdown, but with a little bit of lead right here and a great start for my offense, I'm going to kick this field goal.
I'm going the other way. I'm going aggressive here.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Yeah. Hold on. Yep. Yeah. When you on the service max job and the work order, go to enhanced files. It'll let you upload it like that. For this computer like that. It should be on the right hand side where you know where debrief and all that stuff at? Right over there. It's one of the 4 tabs. Just upload them right there. Yep. Yeah, that's what I did with the PTP. I just emailed it to myself, and then sent it to the computer. A little bit of an extra step, but
Just firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
yeah, those other ones, 3 of them are the ones I just uploaded just before you talked.
20-yard line, good coverage there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
I don't know. That's how I did it when we was after the last time.
He'll
That's
push
what
his
they
way
told me to
forward
do.
for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Broncos with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Back now to your game inside SB Ballard Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Sentinels will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Potter. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Getting up close to midfield, gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Running inside, it's Roach. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground. 2nd down. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Snagged out of the air. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's James. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down.
Oh,
17.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Allen. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. Keeps it on the option. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Here comes the option. Doing it himself again. Now it's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sentinels are moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The keeper on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Gunderson. Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he drops to throw. Yep. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this defense. Smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a third down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
Wants to bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They go to the wide receiver screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Gets it to the back. There was running room there, but he needed another step or two to make it to the 40 and move those chains. It's fourth down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Monarchs will have it first and 10. Back to throw, it's Potter. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Quarterback making checks. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They'll try to add another to their lead. How in the world did he miss that? A 70-yard touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. That's reeled in. It's Grimes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Sentinels in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the back. Using his feet. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Find some fresh air. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the air, it's Gunderson. Gets away, and the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it. Just
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Sends it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. They want that clock to run. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Back has it. Makes the catch and he's free. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Using his legs, it's James. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looks as if he's going to run it. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bentley. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. And the Sentinels will punt it away on 4th down. From out of his own end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Potter. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the right. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the right. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. Tried to get consistent. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in full. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze, where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of times